Carakumari, and I'm a reporter I'm the legislative reporter at Channel 4.
Okay. And what are some of the changes that will possibly be made with the lottery scholarship?
Well, right now there are a lot of questions. Right now the state seems to have an issue where there's not enough money to pay for all the lottery scholarships, meaning that the lottery is not bringing in enough money to pay for all of the scholarships. There's a shortfall. So lawmakers right now are considering a couple of things. When I talk to some lawmakers, some of the areas that they're thinking, the only two ways that you can really deal with a shortfall in the scholarship program is either increase the money that the lottery gives, which is very, very hard to do from what I understand, or to decrease the amount of awards, the amount going out for scholarships. So lawmakers I've talked to seem to be looking at three different ways. One is possibly raising the GPA from 21 to 23, not GPA, the ACT from 21 to 23. Another thing they're thinking about doing is raising the GPA. I can't remember what that was going to be raised to, and or doing a combination of both. That way, fewer people are eligible at it for the front ends. Now, when I've talked to state lawmakers, one thing that they always tell me over and over again is that what's most important for them to do is not to break promises to students that already have the Hope Scholarship. So they don't want to go in and say, okay, I know we said we'd give you $4,000 and you've already used it for 1 year, but now we're going to reduce that to $3,000. They don't want to do that. They say that's pretty much off the table.
Okay, that's good to know. What will the new? So you just pretty much touched on what some of the new requirements will be with either raising, the.
And nothing is set in stone yet.
Okay. Yeah, this is just all in the planning stages.
Yeah, they're all in the planning stages.
Okay. Do you feel that enrollment in colleges, and mainly TSU, because that's what we're talking about here, will increase if more students are able to receive the lottery scholarship?
Well, I think that's what state lawmakers want I think they want if they can. Lawmakers want to do whatever it seems to make ends meet, but not to keep people away from being in school. As for TSU, I think that if they were obviously at any school, I think what they see is if they're able to give more money and more scholarships out, that will increase enrollment and get more people to graduate because people don't have to pay thousands of dollars, whether or not. But right now they're looking at the opposite. They're looking at having to scale it back. So I think there are some concerns that people won't be able to pay for college and it'll become more out of reach for people. Those are definitely concerns I've heard from state lawmakers.